All right. So I haven't posted in a while. Trade recap. Went through like a month or so, like through a losing streak. Had to get my psychology back in check. Feeling better. Better mindset, better everything. Wasn't following my rules. Well, I was, but still like not. I wasn't trading as like I should have been. Um. So this is a trade recap for the fifth. I mean May 13th. So yeah. Right now I'm trading on 7 evals for 2 are on alpha, 5 are on lucid, and I'm really just de-risking until getting like back better with my psychology. Really trying to focus on the process and just continuing doing following my rules and staying consistent. So for today during New York session, I did take sells during New York session open. I found out also because while I was going through that losing streak, I had a started back testing more, started seeing what was going on. I was taking trades too early, before 9:30, and I usually was taking trades like around 8:30 to 9, and usually was getting like stopped out, and then the trade would continue in my direction. So that's something I had to back test, find out, needed data, and have the data now. Have data that the strategy is profitable, more than ever. So it was just a trader's end and not anything based off what I've learned in the strategy and me not managing trades correctly and all that. So for today, I saw that. Well, let me go back to the 15 minute, and let me honestly just go back here. All right. So today for gold, I saw bearish structure. We didn't break this low over here. We did sweep liquidity previous New York session, and we ended up buying up heavy, but making a lower high. Under this low, sells were valid and still valid until these highs are broken over here. And I did see that price during Asia did sell off hard. We made a high, a lower low, and then a bunch of lower highs, right? So then I scaled down around 9:30, and I saw that gold ended up having this low that made the high. We broke it during London, and we came back up, retested. We didn't break this high or this high, the inner structure high. So that was my confirmation to sell under this zone and this zone. Out of the breakout of this low. Price comes up, pre New York, we end up consolidating, and price comes under our zone 810. PPI news comes out 8:30. We end up selling off hard, but then buying back up after news, and we continue to New York 8:15. This is 9:25. So entry would have been valid here, but I'm waiting till 9:30 to start taking trades. Keep that in mind. I got in here off the break of structure of the lower time frame, so we scaled down to the 1 minute. I saw that price. We ended up breaking these lows right here with this low, retested, and then I got in the break off of this low. Let's go back to the 5 minute. TPs were, this is an hourly low. This line is an hourly low, and this hourly low. So those were my overall TPs on the 15 minute. And I was just aiming for this liquidity since we do have double lows there. So that was just the outlook for today. If we continue forward, we do end up dumping down. We buy back up, and then we continue going down as the 15 minute closes, 9:45. New 15 minute candle. We buy up strong, and at this point, I'm in the trade and I'm chilling because I know that we broke this 5 minute low, and I know continuing back down under, we are bearish. We continue back down. We don't end up breaking this low, so I'm keeping that in mind. Continue forward. We end up buying back up. New 15 minute and new hourly candle comes in. We end up selling off hard back under this low again, but we don't break structure to the downside. And I did get hit break even, and my trade did hit a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Hold on. So my 1-to-1 was right here, So that I was break even, as part of my rules is going break even at a 1-to-1. So if we look at the lower time frame, we do have these highs stacked up, and usually I don't really try to pay attention to the lower time frame, but when it trades like this and we're not breaking a 5-minute low and consolidating around it, and if we look at the 15-minute, we have one, two, three, 4 wicks that have failed to go to the downside. So in my head, I just wanted to go break even, protect capital, even though my stop loss was protected at this high, just to preserve. And probably most likely the trade wasn't going to play out since gold is consolidating on the higher time frame. If we look, there's no real trend. We really just have a high and a high and a low here that we haven't broken out of this range yet. So confirmation would be for a proper trend would be a break of those highs. So did get hit break even, on all accounts. So no biggie. Followed rules. I did see that gold was buying up. I was still on the charts, and I did see that we were back under the zone. Sells were valid, but I was waiting for extra confirmation after this 1-minute low bought up during that 5-minute candle. I wanted to see a break of structure under here and a break of this low to go continue for sells for a second trade, and we end up just rejecting off this zone and not selling under. So I protected myself from a loss or a revenge trade that didn't need to be necessarily taken, which is good. So yeah, trade today, and then the market just ends up. Yeah, I would have been stopped out, and market ends up just ranging for us of the day. Continuing back down, but there's still no established trend that I would take anything off of, even in current time. We're still bouncing around. So I'm just waiting to see what gold has tomorrow. I'm hoping we get a move during London or Asia. That gives us a direction. Um, yeah. So let me show you guys this. So literally, while I was off, or while I was like not streaming, not sure. Oh my. Recording videos. I was just back testing, seeing the strategy, what I needed to do, what time trades were being taken, how many no trade days, all of that. So I have a mental frame and a mental set to fall back on, um, to have proof that the strategy works and it's just a user error. So yeah, so now trading after 9:30, risking around 300 to 250, until I get around the 5100 range of the funded accounts. From there, go back to regular risk of 450 to $400. Trying to get these accounts passed, slowly get a payout, all that, blah blah blah. So yeah, just taking it easy. Gonna start consistently posting again. I'm not gonna post every trading day, but the days that I do take an execution or I do take a trade, I'll be posting those days as a trade recap, and then probably some psychology videos and see from there. But yeah, back on the grind, gonna lock in and see what's up.